I want to talk about fulfillment, not fulfillment centers, not Amazon, not any of that. I'm talking about personally in your life. What does fulfillment look like? How are you fulfilled? I think there's three main questions you can ask yourself to become more self-aware, because when you're fulfilled, if you were 100% fulfilled in your life, how amazing would that be? How motivated would you be? What type of person would you wouldn't even recognize yourself. You would be so badass. So let's get into these three questions. I think the first one is to ask yourself, what are the things that excite you? What are the things that excite you? Maybe they're hobbies that you need to turn into a business. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking about for 2 or 3 years, but you haven't had the courage to do it, but it excites you. What are the things that excite you? Number 2, what kind of life do you really want to live? And then I think this is one that we lie to ourselves about, but if we were really honest, this is a very personal question and a deep one. What is it that you truly desire? Do you truly desire the relationship that you're in? Do you truly desire the job that you're in? Do you truly desire the things that you're doing on a day in and day out basis? Do you truly desire where you live? If you begin to ask this question, it's going to fuck up a lot of shit, isn't it? And you need to have the courage for yourself to understand that your greatness is the number one thing. And you want to call it selfishness or whatever, I call it your greatness. You focusing on your greatness is the number one thing that you can do for society. Ayn Rand talks about this a lot, where people need to focus on themselves and be a better person, because if they're successful, guess what's going to happen? If you're successful and you're operating mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially at that high level, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be producing abundance. And then you're able, if you're operating in those levels, you're going to share that abundance with others. That's a successful person. What you're doing now in your scarcity mindset, doing things that you don't want to do, being at a place where you don't even want to live, being in a relationship just because you've been in it for a while. What do you truly desire? Truly desire. That is your calling. That gives you meaning in your life. That thing that you desire that gives you so much meaning and so much purpose. That this is your vision. This is what you want to accomplish. Get clear. What kind of life do you want to live? Not what your partner's telling you. Not what your kids are telling you. Not what your boss tells you. Not what your family member is telling you. What do you want to live? You ask that question. You answer that question. You have the power inside of you to achieve anything you put your mind. If you truly put your mind to the things that you desire, you can accomplish all of them. Do you think that God of the universe is going to give you a desire and then be evil and trick you that you'll never be able to accomplish that desire that's been given to you? Or do you have these negative beliefs that make you powerless instead of having empowering beliefs that give you self-worth, that causes you to believe in yourself so much that you're like, yes, this desire was given to me from God, and through this desire, I am going to do what I know that I was put here on this earth to do. I believe in myself, and I know that I can do this desire. Desires aren't a bad thing if they align with your higher self. Those limiting beliefs that you have, that's what's bad. That's what's holding you back from greatness. And it's causing you not to be in control of your life. It's causing you not to be a creator. It is time that each and every one of you let go of the past and create a future that you desire. When are we going to stop believing in our scarcity mindset, believing that we're nothing, being depressed, having to take antidepressants, listening to the news, believing politicians that are just narcissistic and out for money, all of them, believing in this matrix that's been put out there to keep us shackled and paying taxes, instead of being the entrepreneur, the person that you want to be. I talked to somebody the other day and they wanted to be with horses. And I'm like, go be with horses 24/7. Do it. Quit your job. Or if you can't quit your job and you don't have the finances to be able to do that, every weekend and every waking moment, be with a horse. See if you can go and do work on a farm, a stable, whatever you call it. I don't know that much about horses. Go work in a tack shop. Go help make saddles. Find where horses are at and be with them. Even if you can't. So 40 hours a week, guess what? You're working because you need that for now. Adjust your life that you're having to live less so that you can do what you desire. Okay, you need to live in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's safe and nice, but it's a 1-bedroom apartment. And I'm going to sell my house. And I'm going to take the money that I've gained on my house and I'm going to use that to fund this that I want to do with horses. Because if you follow your desire, truly follow your desire, and you give your all, you're going to be successful. The people that aren't successful is because they don't truly desire what they're doing. They're looking at it as like a gimmick or money, and they go half-ass in it. You can see that every single time. And yes, you may fail once or twice or 3 times, but if you get back up every single damn time, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be successful. Because the desire is so strong in you. That purpose and meaning that you have in your life is so strong that it does not matter. This will get done. And guess what's going to happen? The universe is going to give you what you desire. What you think about, that's what it's going to give you. Let's do this together, guys. Let's stop believing in the matrix that's been put out there to control us. And let's start living our desires, start living who we truly are.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thanks to our sponsor, RigbyDigital.com. Make sure to subscribe and share. And go to abqpodcast.com. Get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner.